Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got Sanders. Heinsohn is out there with Russell. Then it's Jones. And for the Lakers.
Since Boston's resurgence, they've always done a great job against the Western Conference. Having the depth and the talent they do gives you a chance to do that, but last year it just wasn't the same.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Yeah, Clark, you're right. They really struggled to get any real momentum when they faced off against the Western Conference. And then, Steve, they ended up with a 7-11 record against them.
Yeah, you know, really a far cry from how they had done up until that point. But losing some of the guys they did made it hard for them to play the type of defense that let them dominate the Western Conference the year before.
Here's Heinsohn. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Down low. Here's Baylor. Sinks that one from the post.
Love the finish there. Not much defense, though.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Now, Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. His team knows how to do the dirty work, and that's what he says he's going to rely on to carry them through this game. All the extra possessions they can get from crashing the boards makes a difference for them on the offensive end. Let's see if they can keep that pace up here, Kevin.
Thanks for that, Doris. Rebounding certainly the key topic now.
Kevin, you know that, and we've seen so many games, big games, won and lost on the backboards. You have to rebound both boards.
The defense playing way too soft there, guys. He's just getting right to the rim.
Kuzi fended by West. Here's Kuzi. Off target with the open look.
You really don't want to see him missing those mid-range shots, but when he's open, he's got to shoot it.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. On defense, the Celtics. Here's West. And that one's good. West has got his second bucket.
3 straight makes to start this game. Looking good.
You know, the Lakers have long been the pride of the West for the better part of the century, but every so often they can hit tough stretches, and last year they had a hard time with the East. Textbook offensive rebounding right there. I love that. Those putbacks are buckets any team loves to get.
Here's Baylor. Gets the bucket.
And what I love about him, Kevin, is the supreme confidence he has at the offensive end of the floor. He just seems to want the big shot with the game on the line.
And there's one more thing to like about it, guys. I mean, he's a phenomenal standstill shooter with a lightning-quick release.
Good. Russell's got his first bucket in this one. Yeah, they just couldn't do what the rest of the Western Conference playoff teams did against the East, and the Lakers, Steve, were 9 up and 9 down, right at 500.
Yeah, kind of surprising, given that the East was the weaker conference for sure. I would have expected a better record from the Lakers. They really got off to a slow start, particularly on the road, and I think that cost them a little bit at the end. I'll tell you, it had been some time coming, but really last year the dominant core that the Celtics had been built around started to show their age at times.
And the Celtics, Steve, as you mentioned, they seem to realize that the window was closing as the team got older. In fact, there is some age on there, and hopefully they can navigate that and play a few more years together.
Yeah, well, at the trade deadline, they explored a lot of options to maybe try to get younger to bring some youth in, but they decided to stick with it. Had a strong playoffs, and now a new-look roster. Some new pieces, but still equipped to compete.
Boston with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. The pass to Jones. Clock at 4. With 1 on the clock. They grabbed their own miss. Here's Ramsey. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Lakers on top. They lead by a bucket. And And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
It's stolen by Jones. And for the Celtics, Jones is out there with Jones. Then it's Heinsohn. Then it's Russell.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
Here's West. Buries it down low. West has got 8.
Great move to get to the bucket and lay that one in. He's got the softest touch around the basket. Impressive.
Jones, the pass to Russell. Gives him the lead pass. Heinsohn goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get, guys.
You know, with the Lakers, it's all about winning titles. Anything else is considered a disappointment, and they were tested early, though.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Hawkins. Lakers passing it around. Kicks to West. For the 3. And Boston with the rebound. We go back to that matchup for the Lakers against Denver. Kobe's illness. He had the stomach flu. Artest out with the suspension. Meta World Peace. You know, had gotten the late regular season suspension with the elbow to the side of the head of James Harden. Steve, they were certainly facing their struggles.
Yeah, and those struggles caught up to them in the next round, Kevin, when they lost to the Oklahoma City Thunder, the younger, more talented team winning in that one. So for the Lakers, moving forward, they've got a lot of talent, but it's aging talent. And sooner or later, they're going to have to get younger on that roster.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Guys, the Celtics have been one of the top teams in the East, but there is a line of thinking saying they're too old to still contend for a title. Be careful writing them off, though. Last season, they became the first team in 28 years to make the conference finals after sitting with a record under 500 at the All-Star break. Kevin, this team knows how to bounce back.
Such a terrific turnaround. Thanks, Doris. And it's rejected. Second chance shot. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, especially at the defensive end of the floor, Kevin. Let's see how many times he steps into a passing lane and comes up with a steal tonight, because he's just a major force at that end of the court.
And his focus when he's shooting, really impressive. I mean, he doesn't get rattled, very composed. Even when the defense is right on top of him, he's still able to knock down shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
You know, throughout the history of the NBA, the Celtics have been such a constant presence in the postseason that it's hard to imagine the playoffs without seeing the green. Every year the players change, but the Celtics' mystique is always in it, and that team is always hanging around.
He gathers. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. West has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that was a nice start. After having a good first quarter, he's showing us more of the same here.
Passes to Heinsohn. He passes to Sanders. Dishes to Jones. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. The Celtics making a switch here. The Lakers in the lead. West outside. West right side. Good. West has got 14 points.
Offensively, just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Unloads. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Deflects the pass. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Lakers lead by 4. Keep it here for the Sprint halftime show.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And coming your way now, the Monday edition of our halftime show. Let's get it started. A strong first half for the Lakers. Just outstanding efficiency offensively. They're having a field day. It's just that simple. And no shortage of desire from the Celtics side of things. They continue to dice up teams with passing, fluid play. It's beautiful team basketball. That'll wrap things up for me here in the studio. Thanks so much. I'm Damon Bruce. Now let's get back out to Kevin Harlan for the second half of play.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. On the court right now for the Celtics. Russell is out there with Heinsohn. Then there's Sanders. Then it's Jones.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
Baylor against Sanders. The shot is good by Baylor. Baylor's got 6.
Beautiful there. They're trying to pull away.
Well, with smart basketball, little by little, they're building on their lead here.
That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
On defense, the Lakers. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Russell. No good.
Now, slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
The shot is good by Baylor.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
And there's the feed to Russell. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
This team has to tighten up inside. Way too many easy hoops in the lane.
Yep, that's 5 straight buckets they've given up from the key now, and it's hurting them.
The Celtics making a switch here. Jones against West. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. West has got 18 points in the game.
Boy, he's been so dependable here this game, really playing well offensively.
Poked away. West with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. And the Lakers lead by 12.
That's 4 straight field goals coming inside the paint.
Boy, they're taking it right to him, Steve, and the defense has really been way too passive for my liking.
Back to Jones. Good on the shot.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Here's West. And Jones pulls it down.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Number 18. Off target with his 3. Lakers leading by 10. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Baylor. That's good. Baylor's got 6 here in this quarter.
Carving them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
Heinsohn. The rebound by the Lakers. West outside. And he beat the buzzer. But it's no good. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The 4th quarter of play should begin momentarily. Now, let's check in with Doris Burke for the Sprite Uncontainable Game. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. For the Lakers, it's been an uncontainable game from their point man. He is this team's engine, and this game has been no different as he's been dishing assists out all game. We'll see if he can keep the motor humming here in the 4th, guys.
Thank you, Doris. He's brought his A game for sure.
Kevin, maybe even his A-plus game. I mean, he's been the man of the hour. I don't know if it was by design or by accident, but this club has completely depended on him for the entire game today.
Yep, and he's delivered, Steve. I mean, I don't think it was an accident at all. They know what he's capable of. They wanted to come out and get everything they could out of him, and they have.
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. Here's Baylor. And Sanders pulls it down. Sanders has got 4 rebounds in this game. Heinsohn, good. Lakers leading by 7. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Baylor. Gets it to go. Here's Jones. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup.
That's 5 straight hoops in the paint. What a fantastic job of attacking the rim.
Well, Steve, they're getting the looks that they want down there, so might as well keep going right at the rim. If there's no resistance, and make them pay.
And Sanders kicks to Jones. Gets it to go. And now it's only a 5-point Laker lead.
I like the awareness they had there. Guys were headed out on the break the instant the steal was made.
And they got the easy bucket because of it.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
I like that foul. You don't want to give up an easy 2 in transition.
No, you don't want to give up a layup. Make him earn them from the stripe, and maybe you get a break and he makes only one of the free throws and misses them both.
He's perfect from the line this time.
So clutch, guys. Those free throws turn this into a 1-possession ball game now.
Outside Baylor. Hits the jumper. Baylor's got 4 this quarter.
Now they've got to offer more resistance inside. Just too many easy buckets in the paint.
Yeah, Steven, that's the top priority for any defense. You got to protect the paint.
Number 11. And that one's good. And it's a 7-point Laker lead. 1:14 left in the 4th quarter. Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Boy, they needed those 2 free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance now.
Number 33, defended by Jones. He kicks it to Baylor. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Cut it! A big bucket there to quiet this crowd, Clark.
You know, that's exactly what you got to do. Take them out of the equation. Make those fans be quiet.
Yep, and that's exactly what he did.
Goes up on the wing. The shot no good. And the Celtics going the other way now. Jones with it. Baylor picks him up. The 17-footer. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Huge bucket.
They don't get much bigger than that, Steve.
Outside Baylor. And Jones pulls it down.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 1. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What's your take, guys?
Well, and you've got the luxury here of running a play, so you want to do something that you're very comfortable with.
Absolutely, Steve. I mean, no need to panic whatsoever. I mean, they're in a very good spot right here.
Heinsohn the pass to Sanders. Right side Russell. Jones. Yes!
Well, they've really picked up the intensity here since halftime.
I think they got the pep talk in both teams now really going after each other.
Timeout called the Lakers. They're behind by 1. 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
And now the crowd's really getting into it.
Listen to that.
It is shaking in here, guys. Absolutely insane.
For the win. Oh, they shot at a chance, but no good. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game.
Wilkins, he's the coach of the